Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Good evening, good day, depending on where you are. I'm back in again to channel messages are sent to me, through me, and for me to share. Not every message that comes through is going to be a message for everyone, but there's definitely a message here for someone. This is going to come through as a part 3 for Saturday, May the 11th. We're actually going into May the 12th by the time this is uploaded, but I will attach the other 2 messages to this because it's very relevant and it's very specific. But it's for those who's on a journey of discovery, awareness, who's been taken advantage of because of your nature. You know, it's a kind of energy of taking your kindness for weakness. Part 2 cut off unexpectedly. You wouldn't know unless you actually watch it to the end. But the last card that came through, it was a very detailed message, unexpected kind of information. But anyway, this is the last card that came through in regards to what is the power that you're needing to reclaim back from this group of Morigans that bought your soul contract in order to create sacrifices and obstacles and hindrances along your journey. Morigans, e.g., are part of your soul tribe, your 5-star. But where there's light, there is darkness. You know, there's temptations, there's greed, and this is what's happened to this individual within your 5-star. Hashtag 3. Not 2. We're done with 2. We're now moving on to the 3rd energy that tried to send you on a wave, you know. Wave 1, wave 2, this is wave 3. In my previous channeling, I counted 5 waves. But the card that came through anyway is called the Witch's Hunt. These groups here tried to, as what they would say back in the days, burn you at the stake. Persecution, or at least this is the energy that they projected over you through some kind of amateur witchery, which has now left them in the energy of the 5 of Cups. 5 of Swords is what they were dealing with in the recent past. 5 of Pentacles, they're going to be experiencing the same losses that they tried to project your way, however that may resonate. I'm just picking up the energies of the 5s within the tarot. At the bottom of the deck, this is what was at the bottom of the deck. High Priestess. Authority. This is somebody who thought that they had authority. This was somebody who had no shame in expressing the authority and the witchery that they do. For an example, return to senders. You know, kind of an energy. This is somebody that was within their ego, who would think that you would never ever see them within your energy, within your intuition. You know, not that you're abusing your gift, but when you pray to the Most High and ask Him to reveal to you who's sending you attacks, and the Most High reveals to you who's sending you attacks, what can you say and what can you do other than pray against the spiritual warfare that they're waging against, you know? So let's go deeper in regards to this energy that you're needing to recall. Because they can't even talk. Whatever they're doing it within the moon cycles. This is card number 27. It's like the day before. Kind of an energy. Bottom of the deck. Forager. Self-reliance. They didn't bank on you being built for this mission, this quest. But if they didn't know before, they know now. That's the solar eclipse message that I did. This card wants to bounce out. Sabbats, celebrations. These people were celebrating, you know, they had victory over your sorrow. Let's just get one more card in regards to this energy that you're needing to recall back, that you're needing to pray against, that you're needing to cleanse from, that you're needing to rebuke out of your energy field. This sheer jealousy and greed, you know. Whosoever these energies are, these groups, and like going back to the vision I had, 3 groups of 5. I'm hearing right now 5 groups of 3, however you want to look at it. Weather magic, manipulation, and it's falling over in the energy of winter. Card number 23. They were doing the most. They were doing the most. But you're protected. Or at least, I've just picked up the obsidian crystal. Obsidian is a crystal which can help protect you from these kinds of energies. It's another form of recalling back your power, protecting your energy. Crystals in general, look up protection crystals. For some reason, this like one more thing is needing to come through. Right now I'm just going with the flow. The message I received this afternoon in part 1 was, this is going to take as long as it's going to take in order for, first of all, the message to get out, for somebody to be aware of, in order to know what it is that they're needing to do in order to protect themselves from these kinds of people. You know, it's going back to a Bob Marley song that's coming through to my mind right now, and it states, your best friend can be your worst enemy, and your worst enemy your best friend. These are energies, people, groups, communities that you don't really know. The initial person involved in this situation may have some kind of inkling to you because of those that you was actually connected to within your reality. You know, they say it's a small world. You'd be surprised who you actually know, kind of an energy. So these are the people that's given the initial ones access to you. And this access to you, this information that they gained from those who's been close to you in this reality, has passed the information on. So this is like, it's just been spread worldwide. In the reverse, crafter, creativity, it's in the reverse. These are things that these people, these groups, these communities try to hinder and break and stop for you. They try to cause storms within your abundance, within your victory, within your healing. It's that kind of energy. I'm very drawn. It says, be the change. I am the change. It all starts with me. What you showed these groups, these communities, is that you're able to withstand the storm. Going back to a message I've just recently did entitled, you was able to withstand within the storm, within the eye of the storm, which is that 15 minutes, which is 15 is the devil card. You stood toe to toe with the devil, you faced the devil head on, with guidance, help and protection from your spiritual team. Those within the spiritual realm and those within the 3D, whether they're known to you or not, you know, or whether there's any kind of form of communication. It's just that guidance, that motivation, that inspiration, using your discernment to know who's for you and who is not. This card, when I read it in the book, it references going back to the beginning and calling upon an old friend, or you know, those certain things or certain people, places and things of the past, going back to, I don't know, a childhood place where you grew, you know, X, Y, and Z. This is what this card is referencing to. But in reference to this actual message, it's in reference to your 5-star. Those who you gain inspiration, motivation from. This is not the karmic 5-star. This is not the low vibrational 5-star. This is not the 5-star that's all about greed, that's here to manipulate. This is an inspirational, motivational 5-star that's here to help guide, teach, that you can learn from. You are worthy of it all. The card reads, I am magical, special and unique, said the loving voice inside of me. And again, this is card number 23. I'm hearing you are the storm. This is also card number 3. This is within their energy, where they're doing their weather magic. During a time that there was manipulation, where there was some kind of intentional trying to trigger you into your own emotions, thinking that they were going to leave you stuck there to drown, unable to move forward and progress, not realizing you wasn't a fish out of water. When they thought that they had put you into unfamiliar territory, they were just returning you home, kind of an energy. You knew how to pivot in any condition. In this situation, you knew how to flip it. Bottom of the deck, it says Hagstone, protection. They thought they were protected, going back to what I said about their ego. They thought that they could never be seen. They thought that they had some kind of cloak over themselves. So anyway, I was guided to take down the overall energy from part 1 and 2, which was the death card. And the chakra card was holistic healing. But this is a forward movement. This is a realization now. So because there's a realization and an awareness, it's a broken of a spell. They've been exposed one by one. All for one and one for all. You expose one and you expose them all. So let's see, what's the overall energy? In regards to this energy. Message from the blue beings. That's the overall energy here. Going back to part 2. Prior to pressing record on part 2, it was a strong message that this is an extraterrestrial message. This is a message from an energy, a terrestrial, that you was guided by. It's the kind of energy I was picking up on, you know. There was unfairness. Going back to a poem that I wrote last year, or beginning of this year, where you took your spiritual team to trial. You requested for them to reopen the file because something was going on and it was kind of vital. They tried to step into your shoes and they couldn't even stand a mile. Going back to another poetry. And the Most High sent you on a detour. He wanted you to go through that door. He needed you to hide in plain sight. Because justice, for all that was going on. But within the meantime, there was lessons that you needed to learn. There was true honesty that you needed to have with self, you know. So this is the reason why, going back to part 1, you saw what these groups of people were doing. You're intuitive. And looking at the devil at the bottom of the deck, you're intuitive. But it's like for some reason, you allowed yourself to go deep. You allowed yourself to learn what karmic lessons that you needed to learn. You knew your strength. Even though they didn't know your ability and your capability, you did. It's the power of knowing of self, you know. They just took your kindness for weakness. Went against the grain, went against the mission, went against their own commitments, because they got tempted by the riches of the world, by the material gains. It's behind the devil, temperance. Sun card's right behind that. It's a story within itself. We've got the sun and the moon. This is going back to the eclipse energy. Judgment. This group of people here was manipulated and lied to. You know? But unfortunately, they're going to have to reap what they sow. Because in all things, they understood the laws. They understood the universal law. If what you put out is what you get back. And for some reason, they thought they were more powerful than the Most High. They used their gifts in the wrong way. So let me see. Let's clarify this energy of the blue beings. For the life of me, I can't find the book to this deck. But as I was in search of it, very much in tune with this message now, as I was in search of the book where I would find the information, the writer, I kind of heard to myself, the information's within you. It got a bit deeper, but the information's within you. It's almost like they're not to be seen, they're within you. You are the healer. I can't even make it up. You are the healer. It's within you. That's the reason why I couldn't find the information, the book with the information that would have clarified, you know. You are the extraterrestrial being that guided yourself through this, you know, on another dimension. Parallel universes, you know, multi-universe. You understand who you are. You understand your ability. You just understand that you're here in this reality to live and learn, to heal, and to gain knowledge, and to pass that knowledge and information on. But there's some people that's just taking your kindness for weakness, hindering the journey. And they think they're hindering you, when in fact that they're only interfering in the works of the Most High and your purpose and the purpose of all of this. However it may resonate for you, but you're still being rewarded for honoring your path. Card came through in the previous message, part 1, 2. It says, with love and integrity in my heart, I have the ultimate guidance to stay devoted to my soul's path. These people have an agenda to knock you off of your mission, to send you on a detour of their own. It's either they want you to either join them or they're going to beat you. You know that kind of thing? The saying says if you can't beat them, join them, but that's not you. You would never give up. You honor your code. Bottom of the deck is hell. End of cycle. You got your runes, you know, and there's the crow. Going back to the card that I saw here. Like within this, you got some crows that were literally trying to pull this energy away from what they were doing. Like, stop now, stop now. And you got some crows that was just looking because they just know what's about to come. Ego. But like the card says, overall energy is justice. There's an end to this cycle. It's too much. I was clarifying feeding the crows. It's like this energy got consumed in whatever they were doing against you. It was really getting to their head. It feels to me like they're trying to look for a way out. They want to end this cycle because they know they're in the energy of karma, justice. Card number 19. I'm strongly picking up Leo energy. Again, that could just be the sun energy. That could be the summer energy that came through part 1. Center of this message, the heart of the matter. It's like there's nothing that they can do to change the season, no matter how much they try to manipulate the weather. There's nothing more powerful than the movement of the Most High, than Mother Nature. When that time comes for you to be energetically recharged, it's gonna come, and there's nothing that they can do about it. A cycle has to end. That's justice. You're here to complete a mission, one way or the other. I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy for those who I'm connecting with. What's the message? Bond and insight. And there's that jar. There's that jar. And I can't make it up. It looks like some kind of flower is within that jar. There's all kinds of things. These look like, going back to message part 1. Karmic. Are we a miss on T? This is the solar eclipse message. If you didn't know, now you know. Someone is now understanding the actual reason why you're actually on this journey and the mission you're here to complete. This is not about what they thought it was about. And I feel like they're figuring that out now. If they didn't know before, now they know. It's in the same jar that got thrown to sea within the vision, you know. Maybe there was some information that you retrieved whilst you was in the energy of being in the bottom of the sea. Whilst you was in that self-healing energy. There was information and knowledge that you gained that was able to help you and those around you out of a sticky situation. It could have been hella risky, but you did it anyway. Unconditional love of a child. You're being that change you want to see. Maybe you never had that unconditional love, but you're a generational chain breaker, and what wasn't done for you, you're willing to do for your own and for others. But it starts off with self, you know. These energies didn't understand. They didn't understand that. Okay, I just keep hearing they took your kindness for weakness. Let's get a card on this energy. You're a healer. I'm hearing knocking heads. These are communities that you should have been. These are the communities that you should have been working with, that you should have been in some form of preparation with. Now I'm just hearing, now you're down to 1. There was 5 and now there's 1. It's like, not necessarily that you're on your own, maybe on your own in the physical, but in the spiritual, you're guided, you're being guided to where it is that you're needing to be. And that's with your true soul tribe. card number 12. And take note, there's 5 energies within this card. That's that 5-star, your true 5-star energy. The remaining of the 12 dancing princesses, the remaining of the 12 tribe. Many were called, but few are chosen. And in this sense, even fewer than the few. Let's get a card in regards to this energy of end of cycle. End of cycle. Something's been rested, something's been put to bed. Card number 33. In regards to card number 29, overall energy, honor. Why is honor here? You took the necessary steps that you needed to take for your self-healing. The battle. You understood that really and truly this is not your battle. You chose your battles wisely. You didn't get into the idleness. You saw it for what it was, 100%. You defended yourself when you needed to defend yourself. But you don't need to justify yourself. You put the truth out there and it will set you free. The truth will defend itself, you know? It's that kind of an energy. The truth will defend itself. You will bond with who you needing to bond with. And who you're needing to let fall away will fall away. For me, there was one thing I saw within my vision. And that was a sign for me moving forward when I'm connecting with the energy of my 5-star. Because right now, within my vision, I've walked through doors. I've closed many doors. And I'm walking through new doors, a new community. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, insight, awareness, all that kind of stuff. Inspiration, motivation. Higher conversations, higher frequencies. Perception, you know. This is the Most High's battle. We're just his soldiers, we're just his warriors. And these people are trying to hinder his work. Why is the energy of the raccoon here? The raccoon is representing your creativity and what it is that you're able to do within the dark, you know, within the energy of confinement, self-isolation, spiritual protection. Something that you're needing to remember, you know, going back to a time. Card number 2929. You may be seeing 2929. Commitment. Remembering your commitment, remembering the vow that you made to the Most High of how you was gonna use your gifts, your insight, how it was that you was gonna use it in part of this battle that we're all in. Fun and joke aside, you know. Let's see, why is justice here? Because some people were getting up to mischief. Those who you was meant to be bonding with. You had insight, they have insight, and put together, you put it together, and you know, you have answers. But instead, they decided to get up to mischief, mess around with the commitments that was made. Take your kindness for weakness. Show me the energy of justice. Communication. CC. Somebody may CC you in the email. Tell me more about this energy. Something's just falling to the ground. Fear. Somebody may be fearful. in regards to some form of communication that they're receiving, or some form of justice that they're receiving. Somebody's fearful. Anticipation. This is a word that came through in part 1 of this message in regards to a communication that I had. Anticipation. Somebody anticipating, throwing out triggers, anticipating, waiting as to what could happen. You know, throwing their stone and hiding their hand, sending out monitoring spirits for inside scoop. Came through in the message on the 9th of May. What's behind that? Survival. Observation. You're highly observant. You don't just act, you observe over a period of time. You know what's best for you and you know what's not. You know, kind of energy is what I'm picking up on. I just keep hearing they try to take your kindness for weakness. So let's see, tell me more about this energy of freedom for those who I'm connecting with. Message from the ancestors. Tell me more about this energy of freedom for those who I'm connecting with. Message from the ancestors. The trickster. It wants to fall in reverse, and I have to chuckle a minute because it says ego and excess. So this is this in total alignment, and it's card number 15. That's devil energy. Devil energy is at the bottom of the deck. It fell in the reverse because you've been set free. In a nutshell, that's what I'm hearing. You've been set free. You've broken chains. You had no reaction. Going back to the blue being's energy. You allowed this to just go over your head. Any issue you had, you took it to the Most High. You went over these people's head, these communities' head, who thought that they were more powerful because they were sitting in their ego. Yeah, it didn't faze you, you know. You had more faith than what they assumed that you had, because that's all they do. Because they don't know your business, they assume they know your blessings. They assume they know you because they got small information in regards to your birth chart, with lack of understanding 5 of Pentacles energy, that there's more to an individual than just a birth chart. What about the rest of the materials that make up a home? You know, the blueprint. I'm hearing hidden chambers. This is too much energy that came through. Mother Fire wants to show itself though. So let's see. Tell me more about this energy. What's communication here? Father of Air. And this is falling on the card. Anticipation, showing itself to me now in the reverse. They didn't see this coming, you know. It's bringing me to a song. Tell me more about this energy of commitment. Why is commitment here? There's a lot. Mother of water, mother of earth, and creature of earth. I'm not going to take all of that. Why's commitment here? And Father of Earth is the card of leadership. This is bringing me back to a Shenseea song that I shared couple of days ago on the 9th. This is you not being able to see your potential. And again, it's come through. Creature of fire, choose freedom. Altar of earth, limitless prosperity. I'm just going to get one more card in regards to the insight from this deck. Why is insight here? You saw this coming. Mother of air, boundaries. You saw exactly a situation for exactly what it was. And I love this illustration. Grandmother energy is what I'm picking up on here. Protected by those within the spirit. You could even have a baby spirit within the spiritual realm who's also protecting you. Generation after generation is the kind of energy I'm picking up on. You just have people around you that definitely try to cross their boundaries, or cross your boundaries, cross the boundaries of the Most High, cross the boundaries of the universal law is the energy I'm picking up on. Cross the boundaries of their own commitments, their own vows, their own gifts. Bottom of the deck, Father of water, balance and harmony. Tell me more about this energy of trickster in the reverse. Whatever it is, it's over and done with, you know. This is why that victory is here. This is why that reward is coming to you. Retribution. Tell me more about this energy, Father of air. Card number 13, sacrifice. And this is the awareness that's being brought to you. Tell me more about the energy of creature of fire. Choose freedom. Why is this energy here? Center of the message. Patience, blue snowball. And that's definitely the theme throughout these last 3 messages. You was patient with yourself and you was patient with the divine. You knew none of this can last forever, you know. It was just a matter of time. And in the meantime, you used that time to heal and rebuild yourself, build legacies and foundations. Healing's in the reverse. And it's falling over in the energy of these tricksters. Let's get a card for Altar of the Earth. Limitless prosperities in regards to this energy for those who I'm connecting with. And this was clarifying insights, I believe. Fragility, skull. It's in the reverse. You're not as fragile as what they thought you are, you know. I'm hearing resilient, I'm hearing agile. Let's see, why's this energy of Mother of Air here? Signal. Boundaries. They didn't get the message, they didn't get the memo, is what I'm hearing. They didn't get the email. They didn't get the email. Bottom of the deck, fear. What they wanted for you, they're fearful now of happening to them. It's the energy of Daniel and the lion's den. And they refuse to conform by the laws of that land. So they were ordered to be put into the lion's den. That's the furnace, sorry. But still, same energy. Lion's den, Daniel went in. No harm came to him. The other guards went in and they were literally murdered by the lion. Again, the furnace. They went in. The faith that they had, no harm came to them. This is giving me the energy of Jonah in the lion's tired. Jonah in the whale's stomach. But this is the other side of the story, you know. This is the side of the story where your oppressors are going to be swallowed by their own emotions, the same energy that they wanted for you. This is what they wanted for you. They wanted you to be swallowed by your emotions. Hands on head now, in realization of the wickedness that they try to create for you for no good reason, is what I'm picking up on here. All with the intentions to feed the beast. So let's go into this energy of the elements. I need to go back to basics. There's a need to go back to the beginning. In perfect harmony. Let's get 3 cards for this energy of the elements. Close encounters. I'm hearing it was a close one. Let's get one more card in regards to this energy of the elements. Great and full. That's an energy of being grateful, being thankful of the guidance and the protection, the wisdom and the inner standing that you had of self. That these energies couldn't blind you into what it was that they wanted you to believe, you know. You knew that you was a gem. You knew your worth. You knew that you had to be the change that you needed to see. Because there's some real ruthless energies out here on demon time. As this devil's a staring on demon time, trying to trigger you. But what they realize that you're untriggerable. You're untriggerable. Bottom of the deck. Willing release. You allowed yourself to go willingly. You flowed with the, you went with the current, you know, literally, you went with the current. It's bringing me back to a Bruce Lee quote, and he says, you have to become water, be water. Let's see, get a couple cards from this one. Why is this energy in perfect harmony here? Clean it up. There might be a need to go back or refer to, or this could be a reference of 2021, age 21 even. But there's something that needs to be cleaned up, cleared up. Brought back to basics is what I'm hearing. Which is this element card here. Card number 12. Why is this energy here of close encounters? Breathe. And as I was shuffling, exchanging gifts, as I was shuffling, I'm so tuned in to the fact that this is a cage, and that's your transformation. The butterflies represent transformation. These energies try to keep you stuck and trapped within a cage. Card number 10. but these cycles are ending. You can breathe. You've shown that you have the ability to live in many different dimensions while still living a life within the reality, building foundations and legacies, and just carrying on, you know. They didn't see that coming. They didn't expect that from you. They just took your kindness for weakness. Keep hearing that. You can breathe. This is card again. I'm recognizing card 29, 29, 29. You may be seeing this number, or you could be 29. Again, it's card number 11. It's giving me strong grandmother energy, you know, that reassurance energy. Let's see, why is this energy here grateful? And it's these gifts, the exchanging of these gifts, you know, your heightened ability gifts, however that may resonate for you. For me, it's poetry and drawing. I've always been into writing my thoughts out. However it may resonate for you, it's going to be different for everybody. We got yang. And we've got time for a nap. It's time for you now to rest, because balance, card number 24, break it down to the 6, is going to be restored to this situation. Alright. Trying to find a card that I can use to close this message up. Dark Angel wants to come through real quick. Just going to get the book on this. We've got card number 30. So it says, there is a sacred mystery within our experiences of darkness, which is the potential for healing that such experiences can bring. Your struggles through the dark times can empower you with wisdom to heal yourself, and even to inspire others with the courage to embrace their own healing journey. The Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth to reassure your heart and bring you great joy. There is no experience that means love has forgotten you or no longer cares. In every moment, especially those times when it seems the most unlikely, the divine heart cares about you. The universe and your soul are creatively collaborating for your consciousness. In all lightness, let's say, and lovingly crafted plan, your divine potential, and help you heal your soul into all of its beauty. When the Dark Angel comes to you, you are being given a sacred gift of far-reaching benefit for your soul, even though it may seem to be a hidden blessing at first. The soul is able to heal through radiant grace and dark mysteries, where struggle empowers the soul to learn something of enormous value, becoming more capable of joy and happiness in the long term. Through dark mystery, the soul learns that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing or the methods that we believe were necessary, good will prevail eventually. Nothing lasts forever, like I said. If a door closes in front of you, it is happening because it is wrong for you. Divine love will ensure that the right doors will open at the right time. You may not even know why, and you may find this hard to believe. Your mind may find it difficult to remain trusting in the light and not fall into the doubt and fear. Yet the faith developed through such times will enhance your spiritual strength to rise rather than to fall, when your soul, and perhaps other souls too, need your confidence and optimism the most. When they encounter darkness in your life, how you respond to it will either undermine or accelerate your soul's progress. You can use your spiritual intelligence to make the darkness serve the light by choosing to strengthen your trust and faith in the face of challenging times. You are spiritually advanced enough to be able to develop unconditional trust. That is the trust that burns brightest when you need to have faith. You will need faith to keep working toward your goal, even before there is any evidence that a good outcome will occur. Without unconditional trust, you might give up if things get tough, assuming that it is not meant to be, when actually you had to find the courage to continue. It is a trust that is powerful enough to release any separation between you and the workings of the universe, because you know your depths, that the universe wants your soul to manifest its destiny and is working with you to accomplish beautiful things. Faith asks you to be willing to keep going until you manifest your divine light and destiny. You know that if you are asked to do something heavy lifting in your life's journey, it is because you are meant to have more strength in your soul. Perhaps this is so you can help lead, guide, and support other souls at a spiritual level by learning how to stabilize your own heart in trust. No matter what is happening around you, you learn to put more faith in love than fear. Your trust becomes increasingly unconditional, and in this process you find the light even through the dark. You become initiated in the mystery of the dark angel. You can show others that this is possible. You can help humanity heal from victim consciousness into the inner peace, even in the unpredictable twists and turns of life. This brings more peace and joy into your heart and into our world. For healers to be true vessels of divine healing energy, there must be an initiation. An initiation occurs when trauma or wandering is worked through. If a wound remains unresolved, there is no learning and growth. There is only reoccurring pain. When trauma is worked through, it becomes an invitation into wisdom and empowerment. Praying to the beautiful dark angel and writing in a journal, drawing and dancing your feelings, writing a song or a poem, drawing a picture or dialogue with your dream images, as well as a spiritual practice and working with a therapist, healer or mentor, are all ways to work through the pain and move into the wisdom. What matters is that you honestly express the depths of your suffering, and when you are ready, be open to acknowledge that the difficult experience has helped you grow spiritually. You can then be happy that it is completed and grateful that you could move through it. You feel more trusting of yourself and of life. As we grow in wisdom through difficult experiences, turning what was once a source of pain into motivation to grow, we have masterfully transformed our pain into our spiritual accomplishment. We have become a true spiritual alchemist, releasing light from darkness. If you have been going through a difficult time or struggle in healing an issue, the dark angel promises that even through the depths of difficulty, you shall find the light, and in your own time will rise again. You are braver and stronger than you know. Invocation of this card. I call upon the wisdom of unconditional love, so that I may be empowered to see the healing opportunities in all situations, even those holding that outward appearance of difficulty. I pose the spiritual intelligence to move through darkness as a sacred soul invitation and an opportunity to strengthen my inner light. I allow the light of my heart to be my reassurance. I call upon unconditional divine love to protect the light of my heart, shielding it each day so that it continues to shine bright and clear. Through divine grace, I am guided by the light within, and I always find my way. Ashe. May the light of unconditional divine love shine for all beings for a greater good. So be it. And I'm going to close up on some numerology. But I just see what I'm seeing here is a blessing from a bad situation. And we've got 0909. And 0909 reads new beginnings. It says great chance, opportunity, courage, accomplishments, endings, conclusions, big love. Look out for an opportunity that might be a game changer. You are completing something major. It feels good to level up. Huh? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. From I think it was part 2, 333 definitely came through this message. I'm picking up an energy of there's love in the air. I'm hearing that song in my head now. But anyway, support. It says growth, creating joy, community, vision, talents. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it is time to focus inward. Work on your skills, discover your talents, and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. And pull one more numerology card, and I'm going to end the message here. But if any of these messages have been resonating with you, you know, I'm just hoping that any of the information that's come through has been some form of confirmation in order for you to be able to move forward, you know. I'm hearing light at the end of the tunnel. Great blessings, card number 6666. It says self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. And I'm hearing right now, the more you clear, the more you hear. And the more you hear, the more you would eventually clear. Have no fear. There's just a need to clear yourself from any distractions. Distance yourself is what I want to say from any distractions. Because justice is right behind that. Just always remember that you're protected. 4-4 bottom of the deck. Slow down, balance, power struggles, force, hope, authority, ancestors, resilience, low vibrational, warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out, it's just a warning. Be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Ashe. And on that note, love and light. And I hope that if any of this is resonating, that you're in a position where you understand the reasons as to why you may be in that rabbit hole, in that dark, you know. There's realizations that you're needing to have, not just about self, but also about those who you may deem as soul tribe, family, friends. You know, not everybody that smiles at you is a friend. There's a need to use discernment, especially on this spiritual journey. They come in all shapes and sizes, that kind of an energy. Trust in your own intuition and trust in your spiritual guide. Trust in yourself that when you pray to your Most High, that your prayer will be heard. And also understand meditation. Meditation is key. Meditation is about listening. It's about receiving information that you may have asked for. You will receive it through meditation. You will receive it throughout your day through signs and synchronicities, numerologies, movies, music, journaling. I'm going to end it there. Love and light. Don't forget to subscribe, share the channel, comment. Definitely need these messages to get out there. It's not nice to be suffering in silence, It can become overwhelming, and if you're not built for certain things, it can get you down. But that's the reason why a lot of us is out here experiencing these things, because we have the inner knowledge to know how to get out. And some of you just need reminding of who you are. You've got the ability, you just need to find it within this energy of the dark. You find it within your creativity. The very same thing that these people try to break within you from your foundation is the very same thing that's going to make you. Always remember that. But just be patient with yourself. Love and light.